All right, good morning. It's what's today? Monday, March 4th, 2024. Forgive me, I'm a little under the weather today. My daughter was sick last week and I was sick over the weekend. The weather was gorgeous here and I had plans to get out and just enjoy the day and I was instead inside. So I'm going to try to watch the markets for a little while today, but it might be that I just cut out shortly or maybe that I um, don't watch much in the morning, then come back later, but just not feeling too up to the task this morning. But anyways, before we jump in, I wanted to start us out with just some good prep mentally. Obviously, the markets are open. They've been open now, regular trading hours for the last 9 minutes, but I'm not in a hurry to look. It's a Monday. We've got all day to let stuff set up and have price kind of, show us the personality of the market for today and what it wants to do. Um, let's see here. So, yeah, forgive me. I'm just I'll read some of this. The All right, we'll go back to our old favorites here. This is from Freedom Flight, page 53 at the bottom. Lanny Basham says the mind cannot tell the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you actually do. Art of Learning, Josh Waitskin, says, I've long believed that if a student of virtually any discipline could avoid ever repeating the same mistake twice, both technical and psychological, he or she would skyrocket to the top of the field. Of course, such a feat is impossible. We are bound to repeat thematic errors, if only because many themes are elusive and difficult to pinpoint. So the aim is to minimize the repetition of mistakes as much as possible, having an eye for consistent psychological and technical themes of error. Good quotes. Well, let's open the charts. I had some other stuff I wanted to share today, but I'm just not one for talking this morning. So let me pull everything up and we'll take a look. All right. And if we remember back to Friday, we had the massive run up. We talked about the longer term time frame having kind of a rounded bottom. Let's see, let's move over. Right? So Friday, before we just ran and ran and ran up, the market looked like this. Gapped up, held the gap on several attempts, kind of rounded here. Came up with some news. It was, back and forth a bit around here, but then for the rest of the day, the market just steadily pushed higher to new all-time highs. And today, the question is, if we look at the longer term, like the daily candle, we would see that the daily candle from Friday would cover from, well, let's draw it out here. Where are we at here? There we go. So Friday's candle looks like this, right? There we go. Opened here, ended up here, big green candle. So we are right now within the body of this candle and obviously saw some taking profits, right? People holding, not wanting to hold over the weekend perhaps, or just getting out of their positions for the day. But we're in the upper majority of this candle, so conventional wisdom would think that we would go ahead and continue to push higher. But being that it is a Monday, I'm wanting to sit back and wait, see what develops. And again, being that I'm sick, it may be that I just don't have the ability to just sit here and kind of hang out. So may cut out early, but that's what we're looking at for today. Overnight price action got up to right on here. With a day like this where we've um, day like today where we in the overnight session weren't able to take out the highs. I'm not going to look too much at what we did overnight, as I think we'd be able to see and glean some insight just from watching here. There is no real news today as far as like no big economic announcements. Here's how it looks with some moving averages. This is the 5 minute regular trading hours. It's not showing overnight in there. And here's, I think, which one is it? Here's the 15 minute. So it just came down to here and pushing up. Let's do our check-in since we're fresh at it. Pardon me. All right, let's check in. One moment. All right, so it's a Monday. We've got all day, don't we? All right, let's check in. We're doing this every half hour, but given that I just came on, I thought it'd be good to start the day out with this and kind of let you see how what we're gonna commit to. Checking in every half hour. I want the Eagle song, Peaceful Easy Feeling, to be what sums up not just part of my day, not the opening part of my day, not the end of the day, but the whole day of observing market activity, however many hours that may be. So your whole day may be 2 hours. Your whole day may be 18 hours. I don't know, whatever your whole day is. It's helpful to come in and say, you know what, I want my attitude to be one of like peace and confidence and trusting in myself and my abilities. So this is where we just check in, kind of do some self-inventory. Like we've said, it's easy to start the day at peace. How many days have we done that, right? We've had a vision, we've had mental clarity, we've felt at ease and at peace and at rest earlier in the day. And then the day marches on. We make some trades. We're disciplined on some. Maybe we're not disciplined on others. We have a good idea of what might be going on some. Maybe we have no idea what's going on in others. There's times where maybe we're over trading. And you start the day at peace, but you end just frazzled. So that's not going to be what we're doing here. We're going to check in. We're going to be mindful of ourselves. We're going to think about how we're thinking. So the first question is, do I have a calm and easy feeling? I do, probably too much so, because I'm sick today. I'm like not in a hurry to do anything. All right. Am I searching for a trade versus letting one present itself? I'm going to let one present itself today. D about getting involved? At this point, yeah, maybe to the long side, but it's not super strong because I don't see a great entry. So I'm going to say no for right now. Can I identify a tight stop in an area? Well, I'm not looking to get involved right now. If I was looking to get involved long, you could be wrong down here maybe, but I'm going to say no. Am I feeling I have to do something, or am I at peace waiting? Very much at peace waiting. Do I feel compulsion to place a trade? I do not. Okay, there we go. Another minute and 30 to go on this bar. This is looks like the 40 area was an area of interest yesterday, right? We had like quite a bit of consolidation here around like 34, call it. And if you can see all the action that took place here, then we had these wicks here, had one down here, had some here. Now bulls, the buyers are trying to kind of get back up into this area. So we'll see what they want to do here. Dude, our overnight low. Oh, overnight low was like 32. So remember, we've got all this here. Pretty good bar here. I'll type this out just in case people didn't hear. Oh, we'll just move that over there. Yep. Good fake out on the 1 minute there, right? Yeah. So here we are, 42 again. See if bulls can take control, push it up. Keep in mind these numbers here, these levels, these are all-time highs. So the trend on the daily is obviously up. Let's see if the bulls can grind it up higher through this area here. Could just be very much a continuation of the overall trend. Hey, man. How's- What? Oh, if I see something good, I may not last long. Yeah. Yeah, just not feeling too good. Nothing major, but not feeling great. That's all right. Oh no, the weather here has been lovely. Yesterday was beautiful, and so is today. Is 75 for the high. Yesterday was high 70s, so I had good hopes of getting out and just enjoying the day. But it wasn't a bad day, but just had to couldn't do much yesterday. That's all right. Have you taken any trades this morning? Took the open long. Good. I figured you might have. Yeah. Where was your entry? Like 34 half or what? 35. Yeah, yeah. 35. So got a little bit, few points on it, huh? Good. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah. The days where we have a large bar, so like on the daily, and then we open somewhere inside of it, for me, usually it takes a little while. I got to be patient and, because here we could just be waiting, the bulls could just be piling in, and then we continue to put in another very large, long bar on the daily, or we could stay somewhere inside of the big daily bar. But yeah, for me, the patience pays. Sure, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I figured, yeah, I thought you might be because likely get that big pop. Yeah. Your stop was at 32, probably. Yeah, probably like a 2 point, 3 point stop, pretty tight. Yeah. Uh-huh. Gotcha.
just in case, just to be safe. So it hit my target, and then of course it just chopped around, and then it pierced through. So I'm just watching.
Yeah.
There was a ton of liquidity. They're still there at 41, 700 contracts at
Hmm.
41. That's why he's having all this trouble trying to go through it.
Yeah. Well, it looks like, yeah, for the last 2 hours of the day on my screen, if anyone watching, yeah, for 2 hours we came up to this 40s and then hit your 47 level, right, that you mentioned, and then just hung out here. So, but let's see, the Bulls can get in control and push her higher here.
Yeah, we're going to 41 and 35. So it's a narrow spread.
Yeah, it's tight.
But I think it's going to keep going.
Yeah, again, yeah, the overall trend is up, right? Like we're at all-time highs. You would think it'd keep going. What's that?
The thing is, where do you jump in here?
Well, exactly. I'd rather to be disciplined and like we talk about, to be consistent. It is difficult when you can see what the market's doing, but you can't find a good risk to reward entry spot. But sometimes you just, I don't know, gotta step out. I'm wondering if the 1 minute is flagging at this level. A little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Look at the candle. Not really that bad. 4 point candles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that 42 would be a nice entry above all that liquidity
Mm-hmm. For a long, yeah.
for a long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we have supply again at 49. So that'd be nice. 7.3,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I went to the airport yesterday to drop off my wife. She went to see our daughter at LA.
Mm-hmm.
The road was there's a section between Carson City and Reno. It's called Washoe Lake. That is an open field. It has the mountains on each side, but the wind,
Mm.
it was like, 80 miles per hour, and it was completely snow. The flight was canceled, so she flew yesterday just for a night. She's coming back today. So
That's treacherous. Let's see if they break. Let's see if they break him out here. What do you think?
he's testing the 9 now, the 5 minute.
You talking about the overnight session included or just RTH?
Oh, overnight.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's see on the screen
The gap
here.
was filled. The overnight gap was filled already. So the overnight gap was filled. You can see that on the regular hour. Yeah, I like to have the extended because that's the one giving you all the clues, right? Testing you up, but on the regular hour, it's still bearish. Is below the 9 EMA. The extended is above. So,
We are holding. We are staying in like the upper third of the large daily candle, holding this area.
also, if you watch the 60-minute, it tested the 9 EMA and it's going. So the 60-minute is pretty bullish.
Uh-huh. Sure. That makes sense.
Be very careful. I have all these no 20 evals at 26.2. Pretty close. About 25 Ks.
Okay.
So $300 more, I should pass it. Another reason that I don't hold on the PAs is that after 3 months, they say, you can collect 100% of your PAs instead of,
Mhm.
no, for the first, yeah, after 3 months, you can collect 100%. But I don't know when, because the PAs are still paper money. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So they pay you, but they're still paper money. So once they turn you into life accounts, right? They turn the PAs into real life accounts. They don't allow 20 accounts. The limit. Only they allow 20 on EVAs and PAs. And that's something that people don't know.
Oh, how many do they allow then?
That I don't know.
Be good to
That's
find out.
a question to ask because that's the reason why I don't care about building a cushion. Because I have blown accounts, trying to build a cushion. I just cash them out.
Yeah, sure then. Yeah, yeah. Huh.
Cash them out and buy new emails. And just pay the month, you take it off the profit, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then that way, there are always no accounts. There are always no accounts. So
Hmm.
you don't run into that problem. So that's the thought.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Bulls should feel like this is the Bulls' chance here. You would think it pretty soon they should push it higher. If not, the Bears could step in. What do you think?
Yeah, we need to reach through that liquidity at 41. Like I said, 42. It's the total liquidity at 41.50 now. When
Yeah.
you clear that, then 42, well, then we'll go.
Bulls could still get it higher. Still above VWAP.
Like I said, 49.
Yep.
We're gonna go
So here's our one. I'm just pulling up the 1 minute chart. Here's our 1 minute chart.
But 49 and a quarter was the all-time high of Friday.
I know. All time high. All time. I'm gonna do another check-in. I did one 35 minutes ago. Yep. I'm gonna hold myself to this.
Have you made any trades at all?
No, no, none today. Feeling pretty calm and easy. Am I searching for a trade or letting one present itself? I'm just going to let one present itself. Idea about getting involved? Not yet. Nothing that's clear where there's a good risk reward. Can I identify a tight stop? No, that's why I'm not getting involved. Am I feeling I have to do something, or am I at peace waiting? I'm at peace waiting. Oops, not POW. Do I feel compulsion to place a trade? I do not. All right. There's a little check-in. I still got a little time on this 5-minute bar. 250 to go. Bulls are probably a little frustrated by this bar. They're scratching their head right here. Sure, some of them were looking for a breakout. Still might get it. I mean, still might get it and just run it higher. Again, I trade on the 5-minute bar based on it. Hold a lot of weight with that, and this bar still has another 2 minutes to go. So it could be that it wicks lower, holds that 38, and then just continues to push higher. Excuse me. This could be it, huh? I'm gonna try 2 contracts here, real tight, just trying to long. I'm gonna hold them against the low that we just put in there. Actually, I wonder if I should hold them against 35. 36.
So where's your entry? 38?
39.75. I'm in 2 micros, so it's little, but
39.75.
yeah. Thought we were maybe gonna go on that push up that we just had.
We like you to bring the liquidity, so that's why it's 41.50, they said 42. And then we have the last algo, the 1 minute, keeps getting denied, but it's getting tight. There's a triangle, 37 and 39.
Oops.
So let's see.
Am I in any?
What time is it?
Oh, I just closed it.
Yeah, it's reversing, man.
Yeah.
It's a total liquidity, like I said, at 41 area.
Okay, new bar. So yeah, that one we came down and came up. I thought that might be the bar that the Bulls could get in control. And the thought was if they could get up and get above that 41, that they would have been able to have a nice push and run up. It still might be that the Bulls hang tight and hold this level down here.
This was 50% retracement. Like always.
From the overnight, you're saying?
Yeah, from the overnight low, 32 to 42, so 35. No, 32 to 40. So here we are. It is 50% here. There's liquidity at 35. These levels, you know.
Yeah, I wonder if we hold that.
Also, I'm watching the second deviation. VWAP is at 34.
Let's see. I'll try it again.
Yeah.
I'll hold against this one now. Again, we still got a good amount of time on this candle though.
It's just open. Yeah, you got 3.5 minutes.
So it could end real strong. It could be looking great if we get above, but it could also just end on its butt. First, yeah, let's see. 36.50. I'm gonna buy one more. So I'm just in 3 micros. Be nice to see this wick on the 5 minutes stay intact here. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay.
Ya estás en fix, okay.
What's that?
Acá son las 7:20. Sí, es Central Time o Mountain Time. Mountain Time. Ya. Estarás molida. Estarás molida.
I'm gonna mute myself. All right, so my plan on this one is want to see if we can get above this 41 level, and then first target's gonna be 45.50. If we
¿Qué
get
va a
up
ser tu vuelo?
here, I'll see if we can continue and put in new, fresh all-time highs. So that's the thought on this one.
Sí, ok.
Got a tight stop, got a 3-point stop on it.
Sí, lo vi.
36, might move it to 30. Not a fan of this bar here.
No está bien grande. No, Nikita.
So looking to see if we can break out. We can break out and get above this level. Oh, no problem. No problem.
She's gonna be there for man, 3 hours. Watching the 5 minute MACD trying to turn. Cool.
I'm still, yeah, looking for a little bit of a breakout here, but
Isn't that liquidity at 41?
yeah, their bears are kind of hunting some stops down here.
I bring it down to the VWAP at 34 and then go back up. Gain some strength. The liquidity at 35, 34.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I want to see a,
35 or 40, either or. 35
yeah,
or 40.
yeah.
I was over the weekend watching videos about the copy traders, different copy traders like Quant Hour,
Mm-hmm.
Replicanto, and Ninja. You know that with Replicanto you can trade two different profits.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Replicano is pretty sweet.
Yeah, two different, but only one account on each. It's not that you can not a Quant Hour. Quant Hour is the one. It's a little bit of a learning process. It's free. You can download Quant Hour to study it over the weekends if you like. It's free. Trade, copy trade, a copy trader is free. And you can trade Ninja, you can trade everything, it's free.
Hmm.
And we didn't know that, right?
Let me, I'm gonna try to manage this trade real quick. Might need your help. All right, we got 20 seconds on this one. Let's see if we can push higher. See if this is the spot.
It is on the 5 minutes.
Looking decent.
Bouncing now. Let's see if we break 41 now.
Yeah. That's a pretty decisive 1 minute bar there that we just put in. Yeah, if we can get above and stay above that 41, it could be really nice. I just have 2 points of risk on this at the moment. I wonder if you could even get long here, Tommy, and you'd be wrong at 37.50, you know?
I have a long sitting at 42.
42 for a long.
And that was my
Yeah.
intentions.
Yeah, look at, yeah, 1 minute looks really nice here. And again, on the 5 minute, if we can get up into this area, you would think we could go ahead and put in some new all-time highs. Let's bring it to the 1 minute might show a little bit better picture here. So here's kind of our little flag that we broke. Mm-hmm.
The big one was a 39.
So yeah, had this big decisive push up, but Bulls still got to get above that 41 level.
He's working his way up, though.
Seems like it. Well, this bar's got another 2 minutes to go. I've got just 2 points of risk on this, so not much. I do like the risk to reward.
75.
Pretty good rejection here.
I was sitting at 42.
Well, you're in good shape then if you're not involved.
Working his way up.
It is, but it might run some south because this shouldn't have happened with the big wicks down here.
He's got about 49. Half about 49. The thing is,
Yeah, I should probably light my load a little bit. I'm gonna
you have four now?
no. I just have two. I just got out of one, so I'm just holding two with a tight 2 point stop against this wick here. Yeah, the Bulls are surprised by this move on this recent candle on the 5 minute. Unless this thing really like strong and ends strong. Let's see. Oh, it's a pretty good reverse on the 1 minute though.
Bouncing back.
Yeah. All right, I just added one more back into it. So I'm in the original position of three. Don't like the boy they can't get yeah if they can get it above 41 it could move nicely. But let's see if they can here. Are you still working along at 42?
Yeah. It's gonna pop. If it breaks 42, it's gonna go straight up.
So I've got my first target at 45.50. Then the other two I'll kind of hold and see what it wants to do. See how it looks. Right? Sometimes we got our levels, but what's important also is not just our level, but how does it look getting there? All right, I'm gonna do a check-in. If I'm distracting you, Tommy, just feel free to mute me. Yeah, you might be getting your long here pretty soon. Am I feeling calm and easy? I am. Am I searching for one or letting it present itself? Definitely letting it present itself. Here we go. You in? You long? Okay. Where's your stop? Like 39?
Yes. No, the 90, man.
What's your first target?
45.
Yeah, that's a good spot. I had mine 45.50. 45 might be a good one. We'll try that. There we go. So my goal is going to be to let it get to 45 and then probably bring stops to break even and then see if we can't take out new all-time highs and continue to run higher how we done on Friday. That's the thought for right now. Well, let's continue back with that check-in. Can I identify a stop at a tight area? I can and I have. Yes. Am I feeling I have to do something or am I at peace waiting? I'm at peace waiting. Do I feel compulsion to place a trade? No. All right, there we go. We'll pull up the scorecard too once this one's done. So we'll look at this trade scorecard. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, got another 50 seconds to go on this 5-minute bar. Let's see if wondering if we're kind of like the other day, like Friday, where we just grind higher. First target's at 45. Like to see this bar end strong, but can't always get exactly what we want. So
That 50% retracing, how it works, man, is like magic. Retrace 50%, you can take a trade there and boom, back up.
this bar's looking good. This is almost a risk-free trade for me at this point. Yeah, that could really pop, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if 45 is even too close, but
It's telling you what liquidity is.
yeah, yeah.
They added no liquidity at 42 now.
Yeah, 45. Yeah, yeah, 45 is a good one. No, they're not. But yeah, they're knocking on that door of 42. Yeah, I do like this trade. It's just gonna require some patience. Again, I try to visualize like what could it do the rest of the day? Well, it could just grind higher the whole stinking day. It may not, right? Like may not. It may be that it comes up and we get rejected, but it could just grind higher.
So you're still with 3 micros?
Yeah, just three. I
You haven't decided to move on to the bigger beats?
no. Well, when I see a trade that looks really juicy, I'll add into it. I thought about adding some more to this one, but what's that?
Last week I saw you were at 8 micros.
Well, yeah, we were trading on that short. I was in nine. So kind of just depending on the trade. But this is one where I feel like the risk reward is good, and even with three, if we go on and take out new all-time highs, even though it's 3 micros, it could pay really nice.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I mean, if we end the day up at somewhere in the 60s, if we're 20 points higher from here, it could be 3 micros and get really good risk to reward. All right, come on, Bulls. So looking at 5 minute, we're still they're trying to get it back in their home where they spent the last 2 hours of Friday, but it's a grind. All right, almost to that first target.
A75.
Yeah, yeah. You still got your stop at 39 there? 40. That's probably not a bad one. All right. Well, I got a risk-free trade at this point. Oh, I'd like to get to that first target.
You move your stops to break even?
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's how we look on the let's see. Here's how the 1 minute looks. So other targets, I don't know where they're going to be at. We're just going to see what price action gives us for anyone who's watching. But the stops are pretty much here at break even. Want to see 45 get hit. That's my first target. We are a point and a half away from it. And we'll see if we can just continue the bearish or the bullish trend, excuse me. Got close. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds on this 5 minute bar. Got pretty close to our target there. Just 3 ticks away. Yeah, I was looking at that second deviation of VWAP too at 44. Kind of wondering about that, just like you had mentioned. I think we could push up. All right, second attempt. See if the Bulls can do it. Tommy's got his sell order at 45, so do I, but he might be the one to push the market lower. You. Yeah, you. Maybe I should front run you and be at 44.75. 'My original target was going to be 45.50. I think 45 is a little bit better. We're close. Five minutes, still looking good.
Because, come on, pop it, pop it, pop it.
I'm
Pop,
tempted.
pop,
What?
pop, pop to 45, come on.
I just sold one right there.
Pop. It's touching the V1, second deviation.
Okay, so I just sold one at 44. Now I want to leave on the other 2/3 of my position with the thought that maybe we go and just put in new all-time highs. This is a risk-free trade for me at the moment.
You should trade up those stops, you know.
Oh, they are. What that's all about down there. Oh, a trade. Nah, I'm trying to keep a picture for the overall day. Let's see.
They added a ton of liquidity. 855 contracts right here.
At 44.
4350.
Boy, you'd think they should get 45.
They just added liquidity. That was my target. But I don't know what happened with the liquidity. Those said 900 now.
Your stop's at 40.
One.
40, so break even for you?
41.
Yeah.
41. So almost, yeah. I'm gonna, yeah. She went to 44, 20, so it's 41, 25. Right now it's at 41, which is right at the 9 even. I don't do anything. anything with that stoppage, the trading, that was the most.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, ES is, I mean, it's kind of in its comfort zone, right? This was its comfort zone for the last 2 hours of Friday, looking at the 5 minute bar. So it's hanging out here.
Charts, you can see that no liquidity at 43.50.
Okay. Let's look at the
So now they have to eat through all that. Original liquidity was at 45, as you can see in the chart. They just added this one.
hmm. So they brought it a little lower.
I'm out.
Out. Okay.
To 44.25.
44 quarter. Yeah.
Look at what's gonna pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still bullish, still above 9 EMA and VWAP. Are you at break even? I see on the stream that you're below break even.
Just slightly below. But the first trade where I took profit, like made up for. I'm trying to look like if there's some kind of liquidation break if it comes lower, but yeah, 39, it might be a good spot to hold. I might should move these up. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now, like a good structural level.
So I don't want to interfere with your thoughts.
No problem. It's no, it's good to have someone to bounce ideas off of.
As long as we stay above the 9 EMA, we're fine.
Sometimes I can, certainly overmanage a trade where I've got a picture longer term for the day and little movements can get me out. So I'm still gonna try to stick to what I think the rest of the day could entail. Longer term. It's just gonna require greater patience for me to hold on. So longer picture for me, anyone who's watching, if you haven't heard, has been we're in a severe uptrend. Doesn't mean we can't sell off, but we put in all-time highs on Friday. So the thought was, we're kind of holding this level, this 39 level. Let's see if we can get up. First target was 45, but I took it off at 44, so a point early. Was looking for 6 points. I just got 5, and now I'm looking to see if got my stop pretty close to break even. Would love to see this get up into this area. And the thought that is that, maybe we could just continue running up for the rest of the day, kind of grind higher. So we'll see. Could be totally wrong. Could be right. Time will tell.
stop at 39 where the V1 piece.
I think so. So here we are at 42, right? Like this morning, 42 was the level we just couldn't get over. But there still could be a good liquidation break where it just sells right off.
So price didn't went further up. From 42, I was confident going to do 45, like no
Yeah,
way, and then up to 50, and he just struggled, didn't even make it.
we should have done 45, yeah.
Shit.
All right, this is the moment of truth right here. Pretty big 1 minute bar there moving down. Well, Tommy, that was good management of risk on your part.
Trying to watch all these signals, See. View up is here.
Pretty good rejection of 42. So if the Bulls don't reclaim 42 pretty soon, might not work. Or at least 41.
Hmm. Look at that 15-minute, man. That's an engulfing bearish candle.
And the 15. Yep.
Still above the 9 EMA on the 15-minute, though. It's still the 9 EMA. What's your see a V1 holds? Might go back to overnight lows.
Well, got a brand new bar here. I know, I was just wondering about adding, or you'd be run below 38.50. I'm going to add one more there.
V1 test, they go.
Yeah.
Back to 42.
Bear or Bulls need above that 42 again.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in. Let's do our half-hour check-in. Let me make some adjustments here first. We'll let that one go now. All right, let's see. You have a calm and easy feeling. I do. Am I searching for a trade or letting one present itself? I've been pretty good at letting one just present itself. Idea about getting involved? I do. Looking to get involved. Well, I'm involved to the long side. I'm going to give it a B. I feel like it's likely we could just continue doing what we did Friday. Can I identify a tight stop? I can. I'm going to call it this like 38.50 area, especially if we can get above 42. It could shape up and look pretty nice here. Do I have a feeling about doing something? Am I feeling I have to do something, or am I at peace waiting? I'm at peace waiting, although I am involved right now. Do I feel compulsion to place a trade? Yes or no? No, I do not. All right. Let's see where we're at. And this bar's got another minute to go. So wondering if this is the pattern for today, kind of like grind up, little pullback, grind up, little pullback. Time will tell. This is almost, yeah, this one's still almost a risk-free trade just because I took some profit at 44. So let's see if it can shape up, start behaving. Get above 42, especially on this candle. That would look nice. Back up into 44. You show any other targets above, Tommy?
Well, if we break up 45, the next one is 48. Then 50. And the fact that we are retracing all this bounce is pretty good. It gives us solid confidence that, we're not going to get a strong pullback because it goes up, it retraces. Goes back up, retraces again 50%.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even on I know that 15-minute was an engulfing candle. Let me pull that candle up. But I thought could be liquidating. So here's that 15-minute chart. Again, the trend is certainly to the upside. So that was engulfing for a second there, but if it liquidates and pushes higher, gets above 44, it could look healthy. Could look like it just continues to push higher. Could, right? Could. Not has to, not I know what's going to happen. Should. I'm no English teacher, but would, could, and should is very different. I don't like when traders say, oh, this, and this happened, and I knew this was going to happen. I just knew it. You could, even if you said I was 90% sure, I think that's the more correct answer, right? Versus I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. And maybe for you that works to think that in your head, but man, when I start thinking that, it can get pretty dangerous.
Well, breaking out this flag on the 1 minute. So like I said, first level will be 46. Instead of saying 50, I would say 49.
49, yeah.
Yeah, because the other one it was 45, 44 and a quarter. Really? It's gonna do this grinding.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing all day, Gonna test everybody's patience. There it goes.
All right, let's see if we can get some love. So this one, looks like it could be working nicely. I kind of double dipped on it where got long at 39, took off a third at 44. Original target was my current target. I originally thought we'd get to 45 half. I then moved it to 45. That didn't happen. But this could be the move where it shapes up and starts pushing higher. This is still pretty much just a risk-free trade because profit was taken earlier. And the thought is that we could continue just grinding higher, take out, put in new all-time highs. So this is the 5-minute we're looking at right here. Here's the 15-minute. So again, this trade could get stopped out, but it's looking like it could just continue to push higher. So just got to give it some time now. And on this one, we're done. We're going to look at our scorecard. We're going to have a good score here, right? We're going to talk about getting in at a level, knowing our target, making adjustments if price warranted or if price action warranted. So we're going to go through that. Oh, here it is right here. I was talking about it, but I didn't see it, didn't have it up on the screen. So this is what we're going to look over. Still got a minute to go on this bar, but don't like how it couldn't get above 44. Could end strong still, but it's currently not.
Retracements, small retracements are healthy
Mm.
to keep the move up. But that second deviation is holding.
Yeah, I don't like this doji. I think the Bulls were thinking that they'd get something going here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this candle doesn't look that good.
That second deviation, Eval is going to see. Now I always keep that one. Right there at 44. But what do I know, right?
What what do you know? What do I know? What do we know? Now it's just yeah, now it's ugly until it's not.
50 minute still looks bullish. 9 EMA is about to cross the 21. It's about, but it still might take another hour.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yep.
That was a trap. That was really bad because he broke the left side of the flag on the 1 minute. It looked very nice. Like it was going to go and break up 45. And he just completely got denied. Back to B1. Please tell me you're now at break even.
On this last piece, Sam, I had that one I added at break even, and then the last piece here is at 38.50.
No, so you're not.
Well, I've made some on the trade.
Oh, I can see you're below.
Well,
You added.
well, I just added one, but since when I got out at 44, it moves the break. It moves this thing to a different level. Moves the
Not your new break even.
It is. Yeah, it's the new break even, but I've already taken some profit from that first one.
Back to meanwhile. Next area of liquidity is 35. So if it breaks VWAP, it's going to 35.
Got a minute and 40 to go. Let's. So this is what we did last time, right? We came right down to here, and then yeah. So again, I'm still could be bullish in the long term. Like we're getting a nice bounce here. Tempted to add one back in. Back to 42. All right, I just added another one, so I'm in 3. We'll hold it against this wick here. See if it wants to run. Got 36 seconds to go on this. I really like that stop that I got. So we'll see if we can finally push up, get something going. It's a good question. So you said you're looking at 49 above 45 next target also?
Yes. 50 is where I think it's going to go, but just to be safe. But like I said, it's going to do 45, then 48, then 50 or 49. If the bears don't step in.
Yeah.
So trying to get it
Bulls
rejected.
are trying. I wonder if my stop is too tight on this one. Like, you'd think the Bulls keep it above 37 quarter. Well, same thing. As soon as it's looking decent, it kind of loses momentum.
Drops.
Yeah.
Drop. Oh, okay. It drops you. You know?
Yep. Yep.
So learn 100 times. So
Lesson learned 100 times. Yeah.
so where Eval doesn't hold 35.
Oh, hey, I must have lost you there.
Yeah. This is not what you gotta call it. No?
What's that?
You didn't get a call? But when you get a call,
Yeah, I got a call from you.
you get a I heard like a beep. Somebody is
Oh no, I didn't hear one. It might have happened.
or this is the moment of truth. Might be smiling up.
That's the question.
Bounce again.
Nice,
Okay.
but yeah, again, nice bounce. So here's our 1 minute. Ooh.
But I hit the bathroom. Be right back.
Yep. Mm. Well, we're not doing much here. Not doing much. These are my stops. I'm in 3 micros, so I'm not in large size at all. Spread over 10 accounts though. And the thought, me and Tommy, we've been talking about that here is our trend, right? Here's our overall 15-minute trend, our 15-minute bar, looking at trend lines, thinking that we could kind of hold and then continue to push higher. So that is the thought for the day. However, we're currently just kind of stuck in no man's land, not doing much. Sometimes I'll go in bigger size than this. So my trade, like with this being a longer time frame trade, I feel like this wick down here could hold.
gonna make some tea. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, this wick at 36, this could hold. Could continue to just grind higher. So break even on this trade is currently 40 because we did take some off. Took off a third of the position at 44 when this first bounce happened. Again, I'm in small, it's manageable. It's just not shaping up. I may. I'm going to get out of one right there. So I'm only in two now. $39. Yeah, it feels like it'll push lower here. Oh, that's interesting. Came down, might have run some stops there. There we go. All right, I'm back in three. Looks like we might have ran some stops. Looks like it could get stronger here now.
Chopping around.
Still chopping. 1 minute came down, had kind of a quick pop at 38.50. Still below that 42 though.
Should try to take over.
Be right back. You're gonna gun for 44.
35 coming first. Thirty-six is where we bounced.
I currently feel like if they buy him up, they're gonna wait to take. They'll take could take it lower first and then get a buy. I wouldn't be surprised. Well,
From 36 on 7.
yeah.
An hour ago. So there's still an area of demand there at 36, but then we have 35. Liquidity is 35, 36.
I still feel like we're bullish, but I do wonder if the bulls are waiting to go lower before they buy it up.
The areas that I can see, like I said, is 36. But then we have a pivot at 28 on the 4. We didn't touch 45. Then we touch 35. Hit that range. It's not a big range.
No, it's tight. All right, I just sold one, lightened up a bit, so I'm only in 2 micros now. What's that?
Working on the big one, but then you see the 9 Eval 1 minute is about to cross the big one. So this could be a entry for shorts.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Bears would be in control above 42. I'm sorry, Bulls are in control above 42. Bears in control probably below, what, 36, you think? Yeah, now we're just.
This is the kind of training that I can handle.
Yeah, this is just kind of blah. For me, at least. Blah for me. All right.
See if patience pays off.
Yes, it does. All right, is this the pop we're finally going to get? Could this be the pop? Ooh, this could be a good entry, Tommy. Looking at the longer term.
We need to regain 42 again.
Oh, absolutely.
Because of that pop and then that big red candle on the 1 minute. So we need 41.50 to break the flag. It's that area, still that same area.
Mm-hmm.
Something, flash it, whatever, then let's make a move. Let's make it easier for everybody. Okay, divergence on the MACD, the 5 minute is bearish, the 1 minute is bullish.
Mm. That's no good either. Well, I'm in 4 micros. Here's what I'm still trying to go with the bigger picture here on the 15 minute. Here's our 15 minutes. So the thought is if we could hold this moving average and then get above this little trend line, we could move higher. So that's the thought for me, for anyone who's watching.
It shows you have 5.
I have no, I have 4.
6 watching.
Oh, people watching, yeah. But yeah, need to definitely break this trend line here. And not that there's anything magic about this trend line, but we do know that the bears have been selling 42. Remove that. Bears have been selling 42.
No, 44.
Well, 44, yeah. But 42 is definitely the first level of contention.
He's actually, man,
Yeah, it's
he's
pretty.
dropping everybody,
It is, yeah.
everybody getting wet.
Hey, Tony. Hola. Oh, let me do a check-in. Check it in. Want to do some self-awareness, self-monitoring. Am I feeling calm and easy? I am. Am I searching for a trade versus letting one present itself? Kind of searching, thinking maybe we push up. So I'm going to put an S there. Right. There's some trades that looks like a zero and then it turns into a hero, and other trades vice versa. It looks like a hero and then it turns into a zero. So we're still just fluttering around no man's land. I do have an idea about getting involved. I'd rate it a B right now. Got a tight stop in. Am I feeling I have to do something, or am I at peace waiting? I've been probably a little bit more involved than I'd like to be. Do I feel a compulsion to place a trade? No.
See, 36, 35. Check is coming. Okay, drops longs, drops there, drops more. Why not?
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, so we do 36, 37.
Boy, every time it looks like it's gonna make a run, I just sell them off.
Yeah. And then we got the bounce.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna sell them off, then it bounces, and then it comes up and doesn't really do much. Now, if on this candle we can get above 41, you'd think they might be able to get something going, but they haven't. Pretty decent on the 1 minute here. All right, I'm in 5 altogether. Trading big, big size, big size. Looking for 42. Gotta get this thing above 42.
Nice bounce.
I do now. I do like. I know I've been like moving a bit, but I do like this wick down here now for a very tight and hard stop. Very definitive stop at this point. All right. Got another minute and 20 to go on this bar. Again, I've been trying to predict and hypothesize the overall longer term direction, but if we can't take out quickly get above 42, then this one's going to be dead in the water and not going to have much more conviction about that. Want to maybe trail my stops a little closer here. Going to look to 45.50 for our first target. Again, I'm basing this. I've been referring to the 15-minute. Here's our 15-minute time frame. Basing it on this, thinking we might continue higher. Gonna be moving the stops up a little bit here. Yeah, this is gonna need to be it. Down, up, down, up. All right, let's see if we get some love here. What do you see there, Tommy? How's your crystal ball look, man?
I see resistance of 24.
Based on just price, based on book map.
Based on bookmap and based on fluid trades, based on the second deviation VWAP, and based on
Mm,
the price action that we have in
mm,
LA.
mm-hmm.
So we're still in the middle, bouncing around VWAP. Let's see if this move. We're about to break the 1 minute flag again. This is just need to break it up, Break, go 42, then we go 44, then 45, 46. Overnight high is 46.
Yeah,
So that's a pretty important level, So
it
if
is.
we go over that, we just go 46 overnight, and then all-time high was 49. So yeah, it's not too far.
But yeah, to get a good bullish run, it's been a lot of just back and forth, kind of dancing around. Let's see how this bar shapes up.
Looking good. It troubled the pairs and then it bounced.
42, that's the level. Bulls Bulls definitely wanted to see follow through on this 5 minute bar. We got minute and 30 to go. Like to see some kind of follow through. 42, that is the level. That's the level they've been selling them from. Minute to go. Is the train leaving the station or is it going to go in reverse? That's the question. Here we go. Like longer term, but we've just been hanging out. We really got to get above 42 and hold that. Looking at the 15 minute, and 42 is still getting sold off. New bar. Here we go.
I think 42 was a wrong car. Here it is. Try.
Trying to get
I called them.
42.
I called the Bulls. They said they're gonna try.
Tommy called the Bulls. He said they're going to try. Well, that's good to know.
Try to get 42.
Good to know.
Show your strength.
They don't have it today, man. Not yet.
They're weak.
So remember, we were hypothesizing earlier that maybe grinds up, but I don't know, man. They're looking pretty tired here at these levels. 42. 42 is a level. Well, had what looked had what looked like it could be a decent start of something here with this 5 minute bar was a nice push up, but couldn't get any continuation above it, above 42. We've got a minute 50 to go on this bar. I'm hoping, I think most bulls are hoping that the continuation comes from this bar. Still trying to hold out for what could be like the longer term picture, the longer term setup. But currently not getting her done. Let's look at
You
NQ
need to break above 42, test it, and then go back.
with conviction, yeah. So if we start to get up higher, I'll move some of these stops up a little tighter. Minute to go on this bar. Minute to go. Yeah, I'm curious if now if we can get above 42 if we just grind higher. Want to be mindful of what could be the overall theme of the day. So it's ugly now, but I am wondering if an hour from now, 30 minutes from now, if we can take out 42, if
There it
this
is.
if this level holds here. Yeah, we hit 42, but just can't get above. Let's see.
Tapping, tapping. They want to take it. And it's been, look at the 1 minute, 3 times. One, two, three. So take it. Jesus. China, man.
And sometimes too, I mean, being that I trade based on the 5 minute bar, I may have an idea and it may take a while for it to come to pass. Well, it's on the daily real quick. Whoa. We'll do another check in here pretty soon. All right.
Tapping, tapping. Come on. Break it out. It's going.
Another minute 40 to go on this 5-minute bar.
There's move because I found and put it at 42.75.
Bunch of liquidity at 40. Okay, good to know.
Chewing it.
Whoops. Oh, darn it. I meant to adjust my thing here and I accidentally got out of one. All right, well, we're still in 4.
Was D9 right there, liquidity at 75, 42.75. We couldn't chew it up. There's too many contracts there. Bunch of sellers. It broke 42, but the item was 42.75.
Yeah, it seems based on the current. So earlier in the day, I felt a little bit more confident that we could, that this might be the low and then we could just grind and march higher. We still could, but at this point, um, it's making me wonder a bit. Making me wonder a little bit. All right, let's see if Bulls can get any kind of follow through. Here's our hour chart. Looking at this one here. I'll try to take off another one. So I accidentally got out of one. I meant to move this dome right here to adjust the price, and I clicked on a sale, which is unfortunate. But try to exit out of another one at 44 there, and then we'll see what happens. Let's see if we get it. Pretty close. Looking good. Seen anything there, Tommy?
It's going. Looks like it's going.
It did, but
Oh man, yeah.
I just exited out of one more, so I'm just holding three at this point. Here's my stops right here. We were close to getting that one off the table right there. So just like I was saying earlier, right? Earlier in the day, I thought, well, come down, push up, come down. Thought this might hold, and then we could continue to just move along, march along that bull trend. But being that we've just been back and forth so much today, my that hypothesis, that thesis has kind of grown quite a bit weaker in my mind. So I'm in one now at this point, grown weaker in my mind, and uh, you know what was looking pretty bullish earlier, the 15 minute. So the thought was we come down, hold this average, go up, continue marching higher, thinking that maybe we put in new, fresh all-time highs again today. um, Size was pretty small and manageable. I was in and out a few different times. At a max, I was in 5 micros, and that's gonna be about it for this trade, to tell you the truth. I think it's gonna be about it for me too. There's some days where, for me, there's just a lot more opportunity than others, and um, not seeing a whole bunch right here right now. These 1 minute bars are interesting, aren't they, Tommy? How you just, can you hear me?
It's
Yeah. How you kind of get a pop and it gets people excited, and then it just fizzles
right.
out.
It's trapping. They're traps, traps, traps. That's what
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
And if you're confident taking the bounces of Eval and the rejection from 44s and 42s, play that dance. Other than that,
Oh, well, right. Let's check in again. Check in. Top of the hour. And then we'll do our scorecard on that one. I'm in a pretty relaxed state right now, yeah. Am I searching for a trade or just letting one present itself? I'm just definitely letting one present itself. Idea about getting involved in rating. Still think we could push up, but I'm a little bit more skeptical at this point. Thought we might have been running up by now, but so not a big idea right now. If I did, I'd be in a trade and I'd have a little bit more on. Can I identify a tight stop at a tight area? Yep. Am I feeling I have to do something or am I at peace waiting? I'm very much at peace waiting. Do I feel compulsion to place a trade? Certainly not. Um, all right, let's look over here. So let's bring up our scorecard on this one. Granted, I'm still in one, but it's, it's not too big of a deal at all. All right. Main idea during RTH was to get long. Here's our accuracy report now. Let's kind of size up the grade and see how we did. Entry level versus how close did I enter the trade? That level? Hold on. I'm gonna give myself a 0.5. I was a little bit more in and out, but the size was small, so it was manageable. Was my size appropriate? It was, absolutely. Stop placement, was it at a structural level? Um, Earlier on, I thought, as we were up here, I thought we could come down and then have a little pop. Got involved a little bit more down here, saw this, and thought, okay, this could be what, straightens up the Bulls Act, and they could kind of like march it forward. So the stop at that point was a very hard stop at that level, that 37 level. So let's say, yep, that was executed well. Profit target, stop hit. I'll give myself a 0.5 on that one because again, this is one where I thought this is gonna be, could be like an all-day kind of a trade where you just gotta hang with it. Was I following the process well? Yeah, I was. Did I know my targets? I did. Had it at 44, 45, and then higher, thinking maybe we take out all-time highs. Did I allow price to hit my targets? I did not. But, well, I didn't, so we'll do a 0 on that one. Did I adjust targets if market warranted? I did. Yeah. Was emotional capital reserved? Absolutely. And was I rigid or flexible? Did I function from the soft zone? It's pretty soft on that one. So on this we got a 4 of 5. On this one here we also got a 4 of 5. And it feels about right. I feel like I managed okay, but could have managed a position a little bit better this morning. But wasn't terrible. And a lot of times the key is, the trick is to live to trade another day, live to play another day, or live to make another trade later in the day, right? There's not a whole bunch going on right now, but maybe at some point in the near future there will be. So not only reserving financial capital, but also reserving emotional capital. That's important. That's important. And let's see, there we go. I'll be back in a minute. Ugh. Let's get a clean chart here. Let's see. Still is bullish.
Uh-huh.
Still is. Till it takes out 38 or 37 quarter.
Close the 580 on Washoe on the way to Reno. Damn.
Did they?
It's close.
All right. Here we are at 42 again.
Still have a couple hours. Maybe they opened it back. It's breaking high low, so it's breaking high highs. Matter of fact.
Yeah.
36, then again at 37. Not passing off the big one, but 39. Let's see, 45 comes down. Take the 42.50. Yeah, liquidity scan or
Yeah, it could.
45 is doable.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yep. You could have it stop at anyone looking at day trade, thinking we could go higher, could have a stop at that 51.40. It's the weirdest. Well, I mean, looking at the 5 minute, we are, yeah, we're still above, like above where this wick was. So,
A little at 45, 44, 45 above.
hmm. Well, there is 44.
VWAP second deviation.
Sure is. 2 minutes. There's our 44 level.
Keep going. Looking at a bigger picture of the 5 minutes, that's what it shows. Keep the loss before opening, right now, choppy way, came back down 50%, now it's going back up.
It is what it shows. There's our 45 we talked about earlier.
Next level is 48.50. Now remember, overnight high 46.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Are you loaded or just one?
Nah, I was in two. I got out of one of it close to 44, and then I've just got the other one. Oh. Yeah, 46. Well, it is. This is just adjusted from all the ins and outs I was doing earlier.
Entry average at 42.50.
No, but if you're in several, then you take one off, it'll move. It's a nice bar. All right, here's our 15-minute we were talking about earlier.
There you go. Overnight high hit. Now the next wall is at 48. What's your target?
I want to see how the next few 5-minute bars develop. I suppose, well, yeah, my target is new all-time highs, wherever that is. Wherever that may be. That's a good launching spot, that 40 area. Pull back. That was a like a 50% retrace. Yeah, that's the retrace right there. Okay. Will today look like the other day where it's just grinding up? Or will the bears step in and sell it off? Yeah, yeah. So ES put in new highs. NQ has not joined the party though, so gives me a little pause for concern.
Not only for me, I have to get ready.
All right.
How the drive is going to be.
Drive safe, man.
The road's closed. Yeah. Just takes longer. You know, gotta go slow.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good, Tommy. Bye-bye. Oh, well, I might wrap it up too. Um, this is what we're looking at so far. Seeing if we can print new overnight highs, or pardon me, new all-time highs. Feeling a little sick today. Doing too much. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it. That's going to be it for me. You guys trade well. We'll do it again tomorrow.